Okay, this postmark did not come clear, but it's an unusually long business envelope. Sometime in October 1968, postmarked Indianapolis. Dear Mother and Daddy, good to receive your letter. This one arrived Saturday, the previous one last Wednesday. Think the post office here must be wretched. Put our mail in neighbors' boxes and vice versa. I remember reading this. Do you want me to continue?
Yes.
Okay. The package arrived Monday, and you certainly sent too much. The gloves are elegant, and we're already using the towels. Becky sent some from Lazarus too, which are just lovely. Think the jewelry is so sweet, but afraid I don't have anything that it can go with, so may just let you use it. Mother, no, it's terribly fashionable, but guess I'm not that groovy here in Indianapolis. Had the fun birthday celebration as Jack and I went to, okay, so this must be after October, postmarks. So this must be at some point in either very end of October or early November of 68. Had a fun birthday celebration as Jack and I went to a marvelous seafood restaurant, more lobster than I could eat, and the price is extremely reasonable. It was good seeing Helen and John. They phoned while having breakfast and about 5 minutes away. Luckily, the house was in order, so things weren't too messy. They brought gifts for Jay Foster and Benji, which was so thoughtful. Saw pictures of Sharon's Robbie and his beautiful child, blonde and angelic face. Tell Becky that Jay Foster certainly got a kick out of her Halloween card. Now is begging me, where's Aunt Becky? Don't know if I mentioned that Jack bought Jay Foster a pumpkin and they carved it together. JF was intrigued and fed it, conversed with it, and was so chagrined to awaken Friday morning to find it gone, rotten. When trick-or-treaters came around, he couldn't have been less interested. Earlier was playing out in back, apparently saw a child in costume, came in crying, me scared, me scared. Don't know where the kid is picking things up. Last night he pushed away Mommy's homemade bean soup with the comment, it make me sick. Also have heard him saying about the apartment, damn. Told us at great length this weekend about a black lion he dreamt about, which bite baby Benji, and apparently took quite a liking to Jay Foster. Isn't that
symbolic?
Isn't that Freudian, you wrote? Awful about that youngster in the shopping cart. JF would much prefer walking, though grabbed stuff off any and every counter. I took him to Block's big department store Saturday, and he was wretched. Grabbed a purse off a mannequin, hid within a rack of dresses, and pulled a rack of umbrellas over. After 3 spankings, we're making our way through a crowded aisle, and he announced in a loud voice, Mommy, me had a BM. Of course, that stopped everyone and created much attention for your pint-sized grandson. Saturday night, had 2 couples over for dinner. Was lots of fun, but took me till 3 a.m. to clean up afterwards. Is wild preparing for company with 2. Benji cried 1 solid hour before guests arrive. Now he's taking 6 to 7 ounces at a feeding and still demanding a bottle every 2.5 to 3 hours. Since he sleeps a good 7 to 8 or 9 hours at night, I'm pretty lenient. He takes a good half cup of cereal twice a day. Has a terrible diaper rash extending umbilicus to buttocks. Haven't been able to clear it up with ointments, airings, etc. So I'm calling pediatrician today. Hope he doesn't change Similac as have half a case of samples yet. No, didn't get to see Becky's stuff from Fields. Boy, do I miss that store. JF does have the circus you gave him for his birthday. Haven't been able to put my hands on Field's toy catalog, but did seem so expensive. JF does need sweaters, doesn't have one that fits anymore. Now size 3s are too short and not nearly enough chest room. If you see a beige, tan, or navy blue, could use a cardigan style. Think he'd take a good 4 or 5, has so much length from shoulder to waist that I've been buying shirts 4 to 5 just so they'll tuck in. One sales lady informed me that the toddler sizes are short in length, so that's probably the problem. He's nearly ruined his little overnight cardboard suitcase, but likes to carry his toys in it, so if you see a cheap, sturdy one. Do agree about keeping gifts small. A few weeks ago, Jack said we might have to forego all gifts. Believe that he's relented with the prospect of my returning to work. Have found what appears to be a great place for JF. Lady lives near here, home clean, has 3 girls, 4 years, 5 years, 5 months, and keeps 2 boys, 3 and 4 years. A yard to play in, and the playroom off the kitchen. Think he'd love the company as he gets so bored with me. Her husband's a social worker with the county, and she charges only $15 per week. Much cheaper than Evanston. I have another interview Wednesday with Dean of the School of Nursing, though at this point think I'll take the public health job. Had interview with public health last Monday and quite promising salaries to go up in January, and they want me to name the starting date. Area I'd be assigned is rough and about 30 minutes away. Afraid we'd need another car, so Daddy should keep his eyes peeled for good deals on used cars for us. Must run, is quite late. How are you feeling, Mother? When could you come to Indianapolis? Jack's folks are coming next weekend, the 16th. They called last night. Do take care. Love, Jack, Tony, Jay Foster, and Benji. P.S. This photo is wretched and Benji's looks have considerably improved. 3 days of age. P.S. Engraved horse article, quite humorous.